Every bar I drop lands with precision. No hesitation, no second decision. Hollow point flow, I aim for the truth. Every single line is living proof. They came at me sloppy, came at me weak. I dissect every word before I speak. Calculated angles, calculated shots. Connect every single one, connecting the dots. Why they spraying blindly, hoping something lands. I'm surgical with every move I plan. One shot, one kill, no wasted breath. Every verse I write hits hard like death. Cold execution, zero emotion. Every syllable delivered with devotion. They never see it coming till it's done. Hollow point mentality, second to none. Yeah, hollow point. Every word hits deep. Plant it in your mind while you're fast asleep. Hollow point. No missing the mark. Every bar I spit leaves a permanent scar. Hollow point. Precise and cold. Hollow point. Stories untold. Can't dodge this. Can't stop this. Hollow point. This is total control. I don't waste syllables. Don't waste lines. Every word I choose deliberately designed. Hollow point impact expands on contact. Every track I drop is an ironclad fact. They throw words like confetti in the wind. I throw words like weapons discipline. Studied every angle before I attack. Once I pull the trigger, ain't no taking back. Yeah, years of silence building up the arsenal. Every verse I kept was part of the chronicle. Now I'm releasing everything I held inside. Every hollow point bar delivered with pride. The pen is mighty, but precision is key. Every word a hollow point straight from me. They armor up thinking they can block the hit. Hollow point penetrates every bit. Hollow point. Every word hits deep. Plant it in your mind while you're fast asleep. Hollow point. No missing the mark. Every bar I spit leaves a permanent scar. Hollow point. Precise and cold. Hollow point. Stories untold. Hollow point. Can't dodge this. Can't stop this. Hollow point. This is total control. Yeah. You thought words were just words till mine hit different. Every line I write with hollow point intent. Expanding on impact, leaving nothing intact. Every truth I spit is an irreversible act. Yeah, I don't shoot the wound, I shoot the wake up. Every sleeping mind, it needs to shake up. This ain't violence, this is verbal surgery. Cutting through the nonsense with urgency. Every hollow point bar strips it to the bone. Leave the truth standing naked and alone. So when you hear my music and it hit your chest, that hollow point feeling is the realness expressed. No filters, no safety, no pulling back. Once the hollow point drops, there's no going back. Legacy of precision built bar by bar. Every hollow point line carries every scar. They marvel at the accuracy and wonder how I developed this level of skill and know-how. Decades of discipline, decades of pain transformed every loss into hollow point gain. I don't shoot for the charts, I shoot for the soul. Every hollow point verse making listeners whole. This is more than music, this is a mission. Every word delivered with surgical precision. When the smoke clears and the dust settles down, hollow point accuracy earned me this crown. So remember every bar that ever hit your heart. Every hollow point moment that tore you apart. That was intentional, that was by design. Every hollow point hit was perfectly fine. Hollow point. Every word hits deep. Plant it in your mind while you're fast asleep. Hollow point. No missing the mark. Every bar I spit leaves a permanent scar. Hollow point. Precise and cold. Hollow point. Stories untold. Hollow point. Can't dodge this. Can't stop this. Hollow point. This is total control. Hollow point. Every word lands. Hollow point. Hollow point. No missing never. Yeah. Hollow point. Surgical precision. Hollow point. Feel that impact. Hollow point.
You feel that? That's not just confidence, baby. That's something else entirely.
Smooth criminal energy.
Yeah.
Walked in the room and the temperature dropped. Every conversation in the building stopped. Not a word was spoken, but they all understood. This ain't regular swagger, this is something good. Fedora door tilted just a quarter to the left. Every single movement calculated, no step wasted, no breath. Shoes so clean, they reflect the chandelier. Everybody watching, but I act like nobody's here. Got a presence that they study in the back rooms. Got a silence louder than the loudest, the bassoons. MJ had the moonwalk, Bruno had the groove. I got something in between that nobody else can move. It ain't arrogance, it's just awareness. Every room I enter feels my preparedness. Can't explain the energy, can't put it in a box. Smooth criminal energy, and baby, it don't stop.
Smooth criminal energy.
Moving through the room like a mystery.
Smooth criminal energy.
Written all throughout my history. Every step a statement, every glance a crime.
Smooth criminal energy.
Running down your spine. Can't catch it, can't match it. This energy is mine.
Smooth criminal energy.
One of a kind, yeah.
Smooth criminal energy.
She said, boy, you got something I can't quite name. Every time you leave the room, it ain't quite the same. Said it's like a frequency that only she can feel. Something in between the dangerous and real. I said, baby, that's been with me since day one. Since I learned the presence is a loaded gun. Not the kind that hurts, but the kind that stops everything around you when that energy drops. Yeah, they studied all the greats to find a formula. James Brown on the one, Michael on the floor, yeah. Prince in the purple, Bruno with the funk. Every smooth criminal got a signature in their trunk. See, criminal don't mean you taking what ain't yours. It means you break the rules of ordinary flaws. You walk in rooms and rearrange the gravity inside. You make the whole world pause just from the way you slide. I've been cultivating this since I was 17. Every move intentional, you know exactly what I mean. Smooth ain't born overnight, nah, smooth takes years. Took from every stage and every crowd and every fear. Yeah, every fear.
Smooth criminal energy.
Watch me. Smooth criminal energy, yeah. Moving through the room like a mystery.
Smooth criminal energy.
Written all throughout my history. Every step a statement, every glance a crime.
Smooth criminal energy.
Running down your spine. Can't catch it, can't match it. This energy is mine.
Smooth criminal energy.
One of a kind, yeah. You feel it, don't you? Can't describe it, can't deny it.
Smooth criminal energy.
In every step, every breath, every move, yeah. Criminal
Energy.
Run up on. Yeah. Run the block, yeah. Grew up on these streets where the concrete talks. Every crack in the pavement remembers my walks. Mama kept the lights on, working double shifts while I learned the rules of survival with my gifts. Every corner got a story, every wall got a name. Every kid on this block was playing the same game. Either rise or get swallowed by the system whole. I chose to rise and I never sold my soul. This block made me tough, made me wise, made me real. Taught me what to chase and exactly what to feel. No silver spoon, no safety net below. Just raw ambition and nowhere else to go. Run the block, this is our territory. Every scar on my hands tells the story. Run the block, we don't bow, we don't break. Everything we built, nobody can take. Run the block, from the bottom to the top. Run the block, we was born out of stock. Can't erase us, yeah, can't replace us. Run the block, this is where they made us. They tried to gentrify the soul out of this place. Put up new buildings, but they can't erase our face. We the heartbeat underneath the concrete ground. Even when they silence us, they hit our sound. Every hustle on this block was a business plan. Every lesson that we learned made us better man. We didn't have mentors, so we taught each other. Every writer on this block became my brother. Late nights under street lights, mapping out the come up. Knew the only way was forward, never give up. Rich didn't come from money, rich came from loyalty. The block gave me a crown long before royalty. Run the block, this is our territory. Every scar on my hands tells the story. Run the block, we don't bow, we don't break. Everything we built, nobody can take. This is where they made us. They look at this block and see poverty. I look at this block and see victory. Every broken window was a lesson learned. Every dollar that we made was a dollar earned. We didn't inherit wealth, we inherited the will. Every mountain on this block we learned to climb uphill. So don't pity us, don't pray for us like we lost. We've been winning on this block at every cost. The system tried to bury us beneath the stone, but we planted seeds and watched them fully grown. This block ain't just a place, it's a state of mind. Run it with your head up, never fall behind. Now I move through the city, but the block stays with me. Every penthouse that I'm in, the block made me free. I don't forget the struggle, don't forget the pain. Every drop of sweat I left here in the rain. I come back to these streets just to remind myself that everything I am was built by nobody else. These kids on the corner watching me come through. I was them once, now I'm proof of what they can do. Run the block with dignity, run it with your chest. Never let them tell you that you can't be the best. From these streets to the stages, from the block to the world. This is for every boy, every woman, every girl. Run the block, this is our territory. Every scar on my hands tells the story. Run the block, we don't bow, we don't break. Everything we built, nobody can take. Run the block, from the bottom to the top. Run the block, we was born out to stop. Can't erase us, can't replace us. Run the block, this is where they made us. Run the block, always reppin', never stepping down. Run the block, from the bottom to the crown. Run the block, this is home. We don't fall, we hold. Run the block. I've been bleeding in the dark, no one hears my cries. Every scar from my heart hidden behind my eyes. I smile and walk away like I was never there. A ghost inside this room, drowning in cold air. Try to hold it together, but my hands just shake. Every night I'm falling, how much can I take? The mirror shows a stranger, I don't know his face. Lost inside his darkness, can't find my escape. Bleeding in the dark, alone again. Screaming at the walls, they don't understand. I gave you everything, now watch me fall. Bleeding in the dark, no one hears my call. Hard to pill to feel it, feel nothing at all. Built these walls around me before I could fall. He said he'd stay forever, forever was a lie. Now I trace these memories like crashed across the sky. Demons got my number, they call me every night. I used to fight back, now I've lost the fight. Maybe I was broken from the very start. Just a boy who loved too much with a shattered heart. I don't wanna feel this way, but the dark is all I know. Every time I try to stay, something pulls me down below. Bleeding in the dark, alone again. Screaming at the walls, they don't understand. I gave you everything, now watch me fall. Bleeding in the dark, no one hears my call. Maybe in another life, you would save me. But in this one, I just bleed. In the dark. I remember when I first got here, wide-eyed and warm, but the city had other plans. City made me cold. yeah. Yeah. Came to the city with a suitcase and a dream. 19 years old, nothing was what it seemed. Everybody smiling, but the smiles weren't real. Learned real quick that the city don't feel. Trusted the wrong people in the wrong rooms. Watched my innocence fade like winter blooms. Every handshake had an angle underneath. Every promise had a knife behind the teeth. Used to call my daddy when the nights got rough. He said, son, the city test to see if you're tough. I said, daddy, I'm still standing, but I feel the change. Something in my chest rearranged. Didn't wanna build these walls, didn't want this armor on. But every scar the city gave me made me harder, made me strong. Warm boy walked in, cold man standing here. City took my softness, replaced it with my gift. City made me cold, that's just what it does. Takes the warm right out of you, replaces it with toughness. City made me cold, taught me how to move, how to read a room, how to never lose. But somewhere in this coldness, I'm still warm inside. City made me cold, baby, but couldn't kill my pride. Yeah, city met a girl with country eyes on a city block. She said, boy, your smile is warm, but your heart's got a lock. Said, I know, I didn't always used to be this calculated version standing here to see. She said, let me in and I'll remind you who you were before the city wrapped you up in all this fur. I said, baby, you don't know the things I've seen, the spaces in between the things I've been. Yeah, the city is a teacher, but it charges what it takes. Every lesson learned is paid for with your heartbreaks. I came in soft this summer, left hard as December. Traded warm for wisdom, that's the price I remember. See, the code ain't cruelty now, it's just protection. Built these walls so carefully in every direction. Every person that I trusted who didn't turn their back added another layer to this armor coat in black. But sometimes late at night when the city's finally still, I can feel that warm boy underneath the chill. The one who believed in everybody, trusted every hand before the city made me into this cold man. This cold man. But I remember, city made me cold. That's just what it does, takes the warm right out of you, replaces it with toughness. City made me cold. City made me cold. Taught me how to move, how to read a room, how to never lose. But somewhere in this coldness, I'm still warm inside. City made me cold, baby, but couldn't kill my pride. Still warm somewhere underneath. City made me cold, but couldn't take my heat. City made me cold, but I remember who I was before. Yeah, city made me cold.
They told me to fit in, to blend with the crowd, but I was never built for that. Wanna shine different, yeah. Grew up in the classroom where they graded my soul. Told me color inside the lines, don't lose control. But my lines were never straight, and my colors ran wide. Had a fire burning different, burning deep inside. Teacher said, sit down. Mama said, calm down. Everybody trying to turn my volume down, but you can't turn off a light that's built to glow. Some people born to shine, and baby, I just know every out I ever faced just made me brighter. Every hand that pushed me down just made me fighter. Didn't need their validation or their golden star. Born to shine different from wherever that you are. They wanted ordinary, I gave them something more. They wanted me to knock, I walked right through the door. myself. Every scar a constellation, every flaw a work of art. Born to shine different, right from the very start. Can't contain it, can't explain it, this is just who I am. Born to shine different, baby, that was always the plan. Born to shine different. She said, baby, why you always gotta stand out so loud? I said, darling, I was never comfortable in the crowd. Spent too many years trying on somebody else's skin. Time to let the real and different version win. Every city that I walked through felt my energy shift. Every room I entered got an unexpected gift. Not because I'm perfect, now I'm flawed as they come. Just because I never tried to be like anyone. Yeah, they cloned a generation trying to fit the mold. Everybody looking same, getting bought in so. But I've been different since before I knew the word for it. Every box they built for me, I never quite fit. See, different ain't a burden, nah, it's your greatest gift. Every time they try to hold me down, I used it as a lift. Built my whole identity from everything they said was wrong. Turn my every weakness to the backbone of my song. So if you're sitting somewhere feeling like you don't belong, like your frequency is different and your vibe is too strong, just know the ones who shine the brightest burn alone at first, before the world catches up to what you always were worth. Yeah, always were worth. Born to shine, born to shine, born to shine different, not like everybody else. Born to shine different, can't be nobody but myself. Every scar a constellation, every flaw a work of art. Born to shine different, right from the very start. Can't contain it, can't explain it, this is just who I am. Born to shine different, baby, that was always the plan. Different, always been different, and I wouldn't change a single thing. Born to shine different, every flaw, every scar, every light, yeah. Born to shine different, 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 different. Go ahead and try. Oh wait. Can't touch the vibe, baby. Yeah. Walked in like the weather changed outside. Every head turning left and right worldwide. Didn't say a word, but the room understood. This energy I'm carrying is something real good. They've been studying my moves since I hit the scene, trying to duplicate the formula between every little detail of the way I operate. But you can copy all the surface, never replicate. Got a frequency that runs on something deeper. Every hater out there just another sleeper. Woke up in my purpose on a different level. Can't touch this vibe, baby, fight the devil. They reach for it, but it moves away. They chase it through the night and day. Built from everything they said I'd never be. Can't touch the vibe, 'cause the vibe can't touch the vibe. Watch it move through the room. Can't touch the vibe. Like a midnight full moon. Every frequency I'm on is a different kind of high. Can't touch the vibe, baby, no matter how they try. Can't hold it, can't fold it, can't steal what's the vibe. Can't touch the vibe, baby, 'cause this vibe is mine. Can't touch the vibe. Can't touch the vibe. She said, yeah. She said, baby, what you got I never felt before. Every room you leave just makes me want you more. Said it's not the clothes or the way you wear your crown. It's something in the air when you're around. I said, baby, that's just years of knowing who I am. Every single test I passed according to the plan. Went through every fire just to find this frequency. Now the vibe so strong, it became a part of me. Yeah, they screenshot every moment trying to steal the sauce, but you can't download the journey or the pain of every loss. Every scar carry charges of this energy. Every battle that I won became my legacy. See, the vibe ain't something you can buy at any store. Can't get it from a stylist or a personal trainer floor. It comes from knowing who you are at 4 a.m. alone, when the camera's off and you're sitting by yourself at home. I've been cultivating this through every low and high, through every door they close and every tear is cry. So when they reach the touch of, yeah, it moves beyond their grasp, 'cause the vibe was built from everything they said would never last. Yeah, never last. Can't touch the vibe. Try if you want. Can't touch the vibe. Watch it move through the room. Can't touch the vibe. Like a midnight full moon. Every frequency I'm on is a different kind of high. Can't touch the
can't touch the vibe.
Go ahead. Reach for it, watch it move just out of reach. Can't touch the vibe. Never could, never will. This vibe is mine. Yeah. Can't touch the vibe. Yeah. Pop the bottle, let it breathe. Woo. We made it here, baby. This one's for the block. Yeah. Grew up on a corner where the dreams felt small. Crack paving underneath his backs against the wall. Mama said, hold on, better days are near. Now I'm pulling up in gold and everybody here. Old friends on the stoop like it used to be. But tonight we toasted everything we couldn't see. From a paper cup to crystal in my hand. Came a long, long way from where we used to stand. We ain't forget where we came from, no. Every block, every name, every road we know. Put it all on the line, took it day by day. Now the whole neighborhood got something to say. Champagne on the block, pour it up, don't stop. We came from nothing, baby. Now we living on top. Champagne on the block. Hear that cork go pop. Every tear we ever cried. Tonight we're letting go. Yeah, tonight we. She got her heels on the concrete, hair blowing freak. Said she never left the block, cause the block made her made me. The street lights, I spotlight the curb, our stage. We've been writing this story since the very first page. Remember selling dreams just to keep the lights on. Now the whole city singing every one of our songs. They said we were too loud, said we were too much. Baby, all that noise turned into something they can't touch. Forget where we came from, no. Every block, every name, every road we know. Put it all on the line, took it day by day. Now the whole neighborhood got something to say. Champagne on the block, pour it up, don't stop. We came from nothing, baby. Now we living on top. Champagne on the block. Hear that cork go pop. Every tear we ever cried. Tonight we're letting go. Yeah. Remember cold winters with no heat in the hall. 5 of us in one room, but we stood up tall. Didn't have the fancy things, but we had the hunger. Every setback made us stronger. Every storm made us thunder. Now the tables turned and the glasses full. Everything they said we couldn't do, we pull. From the block to the penthouse, block to the stage. Every single chapter leading up to this page. Pour it up for the ones who didn't make it here. Pour it up for the nights we pushed through every fear. This ain't just a party, nah, this is proof that the block raised kings underneath that broken roof. The block raised kings. Champagne, pour it up, don't stop. We came from nothing, baby. Hey, now we living on top. Champagne on the block. Hear that cork go pop. Every tear we ever cried. Tonight we're letting go. Yeah, tonight we fly. Pour it up for the block, for the love. For every single soul that believes. Champagne on the block. To the ones who held us down. To the streets that made us proud. Yeah, we made it. Cheers, baby. Mm. 12 o'clock, city still alive. Watch me drip, baby. Yeah. Step out the whip with the coat on right. Every eye in the room catching my light. Neon signs reflecting off the wet street floor. Midnight living got its own set of rules. Order something smooth, let it coat my throat. Every single detail on $1,000 note. city got a heartbeat, I can feel the pulse. Slow it down, let the moment breathe, exhaust. Smooth like water, sharp like glass. Everything I built was meant to last. No rush, no hurry, I just let it flow. Midnight is my kingdom, everybody knows. Midnight drip, watch me move through the city. Midnight drip, everything's so pretty. Every step I take, landing like a hit, can't nobody touch. This midnight drip. Midnight drip, slow and smooth and cold. Watch the story unfold. Never lost my grip, living every moment of this midnight drip. Yeah, of this midnight drip. Yeah. She came across the room with that look in her eyes. She never seen somebody move quite so fly. Rooftop conversation with the stars above. Midnight got a magic that can catch you when you fall.
Yeah, the city never sleeps and I was born inside his veins. Every street light got a story, every corner got a name. See, the drip ain't just the diamonds or the way I wear my clothes. It's the confidence of knowing every seed I plant it grows. Midnight taught me everything that daylight couldn't show. How to hustle in the darkness is the purest kind of grind. How the version of yourself at midnight is the most refined. Yeah, the most refined.
Midnight drip, watch me move through the city. Midnight drip, everything's so pretty. Every step I take, landing like a hit, can't nobody touch. This midnight drip. Midnight drip, slow and smooth and cold. Watch the story unfold. Never lost my grip, living every moment of this midnight drip. Midnight drip. Every step, every move. Yeah. You taste so sweet, baby, but everything you say is wrapped in something I can't trust. Honey and lies. Yeah. She walks in the room like a summer breeze. Got the smile that puts a strong man on his knees. Everywhere she speaks drips like golden sweet, but underneath the honey there's a bit of heat. Bought her roses on a Tuesday just because she said I love you baby the way she always does. But I found the messages, I found the truth, wrapped in pretty packaging like poison fruit. She makes the wrong feel right every single time. Turns my black and white into a blurring line. I know exactly what she is and what she ain't, but Lord, she wears a danger like a coat of paint. I know I should walk away, leave it all behind, but she pulls me back every time, like she's reading my mind. Sweet on the surface, smoke underneath, caught between the honey and the lies. She's honey and lies. She's my sweetest poison, honey and lies. Beautiful destruction. Every kiss she gives me tastes like something I can't name. Half a heaven, half a heartache. Pleasure wrapped in pain. I know I should leave, but honey and lies got a hold on me. Yeah, she does. Honey and lies. Candlelight dinner, champagne on ice. Everything she does makes the wrong feel nice. She laughs like music playing down the hall. Got me catching feelings every time I fall. So she changed this time, said it's different now. Look me in the eyes, made that solemn vow. But the leopard doesn't change the spots it wears, and the liar always lies no matter how she cares. I pack my bags 3 times beside the door. Each time she call my name, I drop them on the floor. They say love is blind, but I got 20/20 sight. I just choose to close my eyes and step into the night. I know I should walk away, leave it all behind, but she pulls me back every time, like she's reading my mind. Sweet on the surface, smoke underneath, caught between between the honey and the lies. She's sweet and light. She's my sweetest poison. Honey and lies, beautiful destruction. Every kiss she gives me tastes like something I can't name. Half a heaven, half a heartache. Pleasure wrapped in pain. I know I should leave, but honey and lies got a hold on me. Yeah, she does. Honey and lies. Yeah, I knew from the beginning she was trouble wrapped in gold. Every story that she told me was a half-truth I control. But something about the danger made me lean a little more. Like a moth that keeps on flying straight into the flames core. See, the honey is the reason that I always come back home. And the lies are just the price I pay for never being alone. My boy said cut her loose before she takes you all the way down. But a king can lose his kingdom chasing beauty in this town. Every argument ends with her arms around my neck. Every broken promise somehow still commands respect. I know what this is, yeah, I know exactly what we are. Two people burning bright enough to leave a lasting scar. Yeah, leave a lasting scars. Honey and lies, baby. So sweet, but it burns going down every single time. Why do I keep coming back? Why do I keep, Honey and lies, she's my sweetest poison. Honey and lies, beautiful destruction. Every kiss she gives me tastes like something I can't name. Half a heaven, half a heartache. Pleasure wrapped in pain. I know I should leave, but honey and lies got a hold on me. Yeah. Honey, dripping down like gold. Every drop has a lie untold. Honey and lies, can't live with it, can't live without. Honey and lies, baby. Honey and lies, baby. Rain falling soft on the pavement. Just you and me, baby. One last time. Ooh, yeah. Street lights bleeding through the pouring rain. Your dress is soaked, but you smile through the pain. We both know this is where the road divides, but tonight we got nothing left to hide. Took your hand and pulled you close to me. Whispered all the things I should have said for free. The music from the bar fades down the street, but all I hear is your heart and mine beat. So let's have one last dance in the rain. Wash away the hurt, wash away the pain. Let the water take what words could never say. One last dance before you walk away. Last dance in the rain, holding on to what remains. Even if tomorrow never comes the same, baby, give me one last dance in the rain. Remember how we used to chase the storm? You and me against the world, kept each other warm. But somewhere in the sunshine, we lost the thread. Left 1,000 words and feelings left unsaid. So let's have one last dance in the rain. Wash away the hurt, wash away the pain. Let the water take what words can never say. One last dance before you walk away. Last dance in the rain, holding on to what remains. Even if tomorrow never comes the same, baby, give me one last dance. Yeah, the rain don't lie like people sometimes do. Every drop that's falling down reminds me of me and you.
We were something beautiful, something real and raw. Loved each other perfectly through every single flaw. Now the sky's crying everything we couldn't say, and I'm holding you a little tighter before you slip away. So let this moment last forever in the rain, 'cause after this I'll never be the same. One last turn, one last song, one last night. Then you'll be gone. Last days in the rain. Last days with you.
Oh, yeah. Every move I make, every step I take, watch me, baby. Woke up in the morning with the sun on my face. Press my suit, lace my shoes, got that natural grace. They say the world is cold, but I run it warm. Every room I walk in, yeah, I set the norm. Pockets getting heavy, but my mind stay light. Work through every dark to get to this bright. Didn't beg, didn't borrow, stood on my own. Now they calling out my name every time I'm shown. Said I make it, never faking. Every risk I took was worth the ride. Watch me glowing, keep on flowing. Can't nobody dim this in a light. Sliding to gold. Every story I told turned to something beautiful, yeah. Watch me slide into gold. From the bottom to the top, baby, I ain't gonna stop. Every dream I hold, I slide into gold. Used to count my coins, now I'm counting my blessings. Every loss I took turned into a lesson. They said slow down, I said nah, speed up. Pour the good life, fill my cup up, fill it up. She said, baby, where you going, dressed so fine? Said I'm chasing every star that's in the skyline. She just smiled and grabbed my hand, said I know you will, 'cause you always find a way to get that deal. Make it, never fake it. Every risk I took was worth the ride. Watch me glowing, keep on flowing. Can't nobody dim this in a light. I slide into gold. Every story I told turned to something beautiful, yeah. Watch me slide into gold. From the bottom to the top, baby, I ain't gonna stop. Every dream I hold, I slide into. Yeah, they doubted every move, said I fall apart, but I kept the fire burning deep inside my heart. Silk and hustle, no muscle, just pure craft. Built this empire block by block, yeah, doing the math. Every night I grind, every morning I rise. Got that golden vision burning right behind my eyes. They said pick a lane, I said I take the whole road. Watch me turn this pain into my greatest episode. Slide into the gold, yeah. Every step, every soul was leading me right here to the goal. Watch me now, slide into gold. She walked in and everything slowed down.
Silk and smoke,
Baby,
yeah. Silk and smoke,
baby,
yeah.
Candlelight flickering on the wall, jazz bleeding through the hallway. Down the hall, she moves like water through a midnight dream. Nothing in this world is quite what it seems. Perfume hanging heavy in the air, danger wrapped in silk beyond compare. Eyes that hold 1,000 untold nights. Every single glance ignites a fire of lights. I've been around the world and back again, met 100 hearts but none like her, my friend. She's the kind of mystery you can't explain. Like silk and smoke, she's pleasure wrapped in pain.
Soft enough to touch, sharp enough to cut, sweet enough to trust,
but dangerous enough to last.
silk and smoke.
She's every word I never spoke, wraps around me like a dream.
Nothing here
Is what it seems.
silk and smoke.
She's the fire and the cold, beautiful and dangerous.
Silk and smoke.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. She pours the whiskey like she owns the night. Every single shadow bends to her light. Laughs like thunder rolling, soft and low. Got a pull on me, I just can't let go. Said she doesn't do forever, only now. Left the lipstick on my collar, told me how every story has a beginning and an end, but with her every ending starts again. She's the kind of woman cities write their songs about, the kind that makes a strong man feel with doubt. But I'd rather burn inside a mystery than live a safe and quiet life without
Touch, sharp enough to cut, sweet enough to trust,
but dangerous enough to last.
silk and smoke.
She's every word I never spoke, wraps around me like a dream.
Nothing here
Is what it seems.
silk and smoke.
She's the fire and the cold, beautiful and dangerous.
Silk and smoke.
Yeah, yeah. She came in like a melody I never heard before. Every conversation left me wanting something more. Said she been through wars that left us soft but cold, wrapped in contradiction, silk exterior, fire soul. I tried to read her like a book but every page was blank. Every time I thought I had her, she slipped through every rank. She don't need saving, nah, she saves herself. Took my heart right off the shelf and put it somewhere else. See, silk don't wrinkle under pressure, it just flows. And smoke don't ever linger, baby, everybody knows. She's the kind of beautiful that ruins and restores. Had me knocking down my own and everybody else's doors. Everybody else's doors. Feel her moving through the room, like perfume, like the moon. Everything about her whispers, come a little closer, come a little closer.
Dangerous and beautiful, silk and smoke. Silk and smoke.
She's every word I never spoke, wraps around me like a dream.
Nothing here
Is what it seems.
silk and smoke.
She's the fire and the cold, beautiful and dangerous.
Silk and smoke.
She disappears like smoke, but feels like silk against my skin. Every time I try to let her go, she pulls me back again.
Silk and smoke.
Yeah, touch me wrong and you'll regret the contact. Every handshake with a snake left an impact. Learn my lesson early, trust nobody twice. Everything around me coated in ice. Frostbite flow, every bar leaves a burn. Every page of my life was a lesson to learn. It came in with heat, trying to melt what I built. I froze every attempt without any guilt. Cold-blooded in the ballroom, cold in the streets. Ice running through my veins every time my heart beats. You think winter is brutal, wait till you meet me. Nothing in this world is gonna ever defeat me. Frostbite, touch me, you'll feel it. Cold to the bone, no way to heal. Frostbite, I leave them all frozen. Every path I walk, I'm the one who's chosen. Frostbite, colder than the night. Frostbite, born to win this fight. Can't warm this, can't storm this. Frostbite, I was made for this life. I was made for this life. They underestimated the code I carry. Every move I make is calculated and scary. Not scary like fear, scary like respect. The kind that hits you hard when you least expect. Frostbite precision in every decision. Nobody operating with this kind of vision. I caught my name in frozen stone at the top. Once I start a mission, I don't ever stop. They try to bring the warmth to soften my edge. Push me to the limit at the very last ledge. I didn't fall, I didn't crack, I didn't bend. Frostbite mentality right to the end. Frostbite, touch me, you'll feel it. Cold to the bone, no way to heal it. Frostbite, I leave them all frozen. Every path I walk, I'm the one who's chosen. Frostbite, colder than the night. Frostbite, born to win this fight. Can't warm this, can't storm this. Frostbite, I was made for this life. You brought the fire. You brought the fire, thinking you could thaw me out. Let me show you what this cold is all about. Frostbite hits where you least expect this thing. Turns the mightiest opponent into nothing. I don't need your warmth, I don't need your light. I was built and bred in the coldest night. Every scar the winter left became my armor. Every frozen road I walked made me harder. So bring your heat, bring your flame, bring your best shot. Frostbite turns your fire into a cold spot. The temperature around me stays below the line. Sub-zero living every day by design. Now they study how I move with fascination. Built an empire off pure cold dedication. No emotion clouding up my calculation. Every step I take with zero hesitation. Frostbite legacy carved deep in the game. Long after I'm gone, they'll remember my name. Not for the warmth, but for the cold that I brought. Every frozen bar and every battle I fought. This ain't just a style, this is who I am. Coldest by nature, coldest by plan. So when they talk about the greats in this era, Frostbite gonna ring out louder and clearer. Frostbite, touch me, you'll feel it. Cold to the bone, no way to heal it. Frostbite, I leave them all frozen. Every path I walk, I'm the one who's chosen. Frostbite, colder than the night. Frostbite, born to win this fight. Can't warm this, can't storm this. Frostbite, I was made for this life. Frostbite, feel that cold yet? Frostbite, no coming back from this. Frostbite, permanent freeze. Frostbite, nobody surviving this. Frostbite, Frostbite.
Yeah, they've been watching, waiting, thinking not far. Nah, baby, the crown don't slip. Not today, not ever. Critics in check, they sharpen their tongues like they're sharpening knives, waiting on the moment that ambition dies. But I've been through the fire, I've been through the rain, carried every burden, turned it into my name. They handed me pressure thinking I would fold, but pressure's how you make a diamond from coal. Stood in the mirror, looked myself in the eye, said every valley gotta have a mountain high. Tie my laces tight, straightened up my crown. Ain't a single force on earth gonna bring me down. They wanna see me stumble, wanna see me fall, wanna see me crumble against the wall. But I was built different, from a different mold, a different kind of fire, a different kind of gold. The crown don't slip, never lose my grip. Been through hell and back, but I never quit. Crown don't slip, watch how royals live. Every scar I earn is everything I give. Yeah, the full of pretenders wearing borrowed shine, talking about the throne like it was ever theirs or mine. But a crown ain't given, baby, crowns are built from every drop of sweat and every ounce of guilt. See, I sacrificed a couple for the long game, traded easy nights for the hardest kind of fame. Every note they gave me fueled the deeper, yes, every door they closed pushed me toward my best. She said, baby, all this pressure gonna break you down. I said, darling, that's exactly how I earned this crown. Kissed her on the forehead, said, just watch me go. Turned every single doubt into a front row show. They wanna see me stumble, wanna see me fall, wanna see me crumble against the wall. But I was built different, from a different mold, a different kind of fire, a different kind of gold. The crown don't slip, never lose my grip. Been through hell and back, but I never quit. Crown don't slip, watch how royals live. Every scar I earn is everything I give. Yeah, the crown don't slip. The crown don't slip. Yeah, yeah. They counted me out before the opening bell. Said the higher that you climb, the harder that you fail. But I studied every king who ever lost their way. Learned the difference between the night and the break of day. See, your crown ain't just a symbol sitting pretty on your head. It's the promises you keep and all the words you've said. It's the people that you lifted when they couldn't stand. It's the fire that you carried when nobody lent a hand. So when they come for me with everything they got, I just straighten up my crown and tie another knot. Been through when it's cold enough to freeze the soul, but a king don't rust, baby. Kings turn cold to gold. But I never quit. Crown don't slip, watch how royals live. Every scar I earn is everything I give. Yeah, the crown don't slip. Crown don't slip. Nah, 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 nah. They've been waiting, watching every step I take. But this crown was made for me, baby. Forged in fire, built from heartbreak. Crown don't slip, never did, never will. Yeah. Yeah, smooth like velvet, sharp like a blade. Watch how I move, baby. This is the hustle. Stepped out of shadow with a fire in my chest. Press my collar, put ambition to the test. City never sleeps and neither do I. Chasing every dream underneath this neon sky. Velvet on my tongue when I speak my truth. Every word I say got the weight of proof. They try to play me like a minor key, but I flipped the whole script. Now they listening to me. Soft on the surface, but the grind don't stop. Silk in my movement, but I'm climbing to the top. Every scar I wear is a badge of grace. Can't nobody take my shine, can't nobody take my place. This that velvet hustle, smooth but I still struggle. Every diamond stars is dust, but I turn it all to gold. Yeah, I must. This that velvet hustle, underneath the muscle lies a heart that never quits. Baby, this is it, this is it. She watched me from across the room, eyes like a spark. Said, boy, you move different in the light and the dark. I said, darling, I've been moving since before the dawn. Every step I take got a rhythm, got a song. Pour my whole soul in it every single night. Traded sleep for dreams, traded fear for fight. They said velvet can't survive the heat, but that's exactly when the velvet's most comes off. On the surface, but the grind don't stop.
Silk in my movement, but I'm climbing to the top. Every scar I wear is a badge of grace. Can't nobody take my shine, can't nobody take my place. This that velvet hustle. Smooth but I still struggle. Every diamond star says dust, but I turn it all to gold, yeah I must. This that velvet hustle. Underneath the muscle lies a heart that never quits. Baby, this is it, this is it.
Yeah. Velvet in the voice, but the moves are razor clean. Built this life for nothing, you know exactly what I mean. Midnight conversations with ambition on my side. Every door they closed on me became the door I broke wide. Silk don't mean soft, nah, it means refined. Every move I make is a masterpiece design. They wanted rough edges, I gave them something more. Velvet on the outside, on to the core. To the core, watch me.
It's that velvet hustle. Smooth but I still struggle. Every diamond star says dust, but I turn it all to gold, yeah I must. It's that velvet hustle. Underneath the muscle lies a heart that never quits. Baby, this is it, this is it. Velvet. Soft enough to touch, strong enough to last, yeah. This is the hustle, my velvet hustle. Oh yeah. It's 2 a.m. and I'm staring at my phone. Scroll past your name 100 times, but I never delete it. Yeah. Still got your number, babe. Cleaned out every drawer and every shelf. Packed your memory in a box beside myself. Gave away the jacket that you used to wear, but somehow still smell your perfume in the air. Changed the pictures on my bedroom wall. Told my boys I'm good, I ain't missing you at all. But every Friday night when the city gets loud, I find myself searching for your face in the crowd. Your coffee mug still sitting on the left, the side of the bed that still holds your breath. I changed a lot of things to move along, but some things stay no matter what you do wrong. I told myself, let go, delete it, start fresh, but my thumb just hovers there like it knows what's best. Maybe I'm a fool, maybe I'm just human. Either way tonight I can't stop what I'm doing. I still got your number saved under your name. Every time I almost delete it, something pulls me back again. Still got your number, still got your number. 3 years down the road, told myself I'm over you, but baby I don't know. Still got your number.
Yeah, ran into your girlfriend at the store last week. She smiled and waved, I could barely speak. Drove home in silence with the radio off. Every song reminded me of what we lost. Remember how you laughed at all my stupid jokes, how you stole my hoodies and my favorite quotes, how you called me twice just to say goodnight, how we fought like thunder but we love like light. I heard you moved across town, got a brand new life. Someone told me you've been doing more than alright, and I'm happy for you, yeah I really am. But happiness and moving on ain't quite the same.
I told myself, let go, delete it, start fresh, but my thumb just hovers there like it knows what's best. Maybe I'm a fool, maybe I'm just human. Either way tonight I can't stop what I'm doing. I still got your number saved under your name. Every time I almost delete it, something pulls me back again.
It's crazy how a 10-digit number holds a world. Every memory attached to 7 letters of a girl. The late nights, the fights, the making up the dawn. The way you said my name when everybody else was gone. I've been dating here and there, trying to move ahead, but every conversation got your voice inside my head. They say time heals everything, and maybe that is true, but time ain't never stopped me thinking about you. See, deleting is the easy part, forgetting Dixie years, and I've been holding on to hope disguised as souvenirs. Your number is the last thread of a life I used to know. The only reason that I keep it is I just can't let it go.
I just can't let it go. Still got your number. Do I call, do I don't? Should I try, or should I just let it fade? Let it fade. But every time I get so close, I just can't bring myself to. I still got your number, saved under your name. Every time I almost delete it, something pulls me back again. Still got your number, still got your number. 3 years down the road, told myself I'm over you, but baby I don't know. Still got your number. Maybe one day I find the strength to finally let you go. Maybe one day your name won't be the first thing that I scroll. But tonight, I still got your number saved right there under your name. Oh, still got your number, baby. Still got your number, yeah. Look at you standing there, mascara almost running, but you won't let it fall. No, no, no. You're too pretty to cry, baby. Yeah. She stands in front of the mirror every night, fixes up her face till everything looks right. Practice that smile so the world won't see the war she's been fighting internally. Silk dress on, hair laid to perfection, every broken piece hiding in a reflection. She walks in a room and they all turn around, but nobody hears that silent sound. The sound of a woman holding it together, carrying the rain through somebody else's weather. Strong enough to smile through all the pain, beautiful enough to hide the hurricane. But I see you, baby, through every wall you build. I see the weight you carry and everything you feel. You don't have to hold it, don't have to be so brave. Let it fall, let it fall. That's what I'm here for, baby. You're too pretty to cry, but darling, that's a lie. Pretty don't mean painless, strong don't mean you're fine. Too pretty to cry, but those tears are real. Every drop that's falling is something you should feel. Let it go, let it go. Pretty girl, let it go. You don't have to be perfect for me to love you so. Too pretty to cry, yeah. She laughs the loudest at every party scene. Everybody's sunshine, everybody's queen. But she drives home alone on a Friday night, sits inside the dark and turns off every light. 3 missed calls from her mama on the phone, messages from friends, but she feels alone. Pours a glass of wine, stares at the ceiling fan, wondering if she'll ever find a perfect man. She gave her heart out like it was free admission, loved 100% with 0 intermission. Every time she loved, she got a little less back. Now she's filling up the spaces with the things she lacked. But I see you, baby, through every wall you build. I see the weight you carry and everything you feel. You don't have to hold it, don't have to be so brave. Let it fall, let it fall. That's what I'm here for, baby. You're too pretty to cry, but darling, that's a lie. Pretty don't mean painless, strong don't mean you're fine. Too pretty to cry, but those tears are real. Every drop that's falling is something you should feel.
put you on a pedestal so high you couldn't breathe. Said a woman like you got no reason left to grieve. But pretty is just surface, and surface can be cracked. And every smile you force was something that you lack. See, I watched you hold it together for the whole damn room. Carry everybody's sunshine while you dealt with your own gloom. They called you strong like it was simple, like it cost you nothing. But strength without a safe place, baby, that's just bluffing. You deserve somebody who can see behind the crown, who catches you before you hit the ground, who says it's okay to fall apart tonight, who loves you even when you're not alright. Yeah. Even when you're not alright. Too pretty to cry. Nah, baby, you're just human. Let it fall, every single tear you've been holding back. Let it fall. I'm right here, baby. Oh, you don't have to be strong tonight. Not tonight, not tonight, not tonight. You're too pretty to cry, but darling, that's a lie. Pretty don't mean painless, strong don't mean you're fine. Too pretty to cry, but those tears are real. Every drop that's falling is something you should feel. Let it go, pretty girl, let it go. You don't have to be perfect for me to love you so. Too pretty to cry, nah, 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 yeah. Let it fall, every tear you've been holding. Let it go, I got you, baby. Too pretty to cry, but real enough to feel, strong enough to break, human enough to heal. You're too pretty to cry, but not too proud to try. Top floor, city view, everything I ever wanted. So why does it feel like this? Penthouse Blues. Yeah. 70 floors above the city lights, champagne on the table, nobody in sight. Got the view that everybody prays to see, but the penthouse feels like a prison built for me. Closet full of suits that cost a fortune each. Every dream I chase is finally in my reach, but reach don't mean a thing when the room is cold, and the silence is different when you're 30 years old. Call my mother just to hear a familiar voice. She asked if I was happy, I paused at the choice. Said I'm doing fine, mama, everything is great. But fine is just the word you use when life don't feel so straight. They see the penthouse, never see the blues. They see the highlight reel, never see what I go through. Success don't come with somebody by your side. Penthouse got the view, but nowhere left to hide. Penthouse blues, at the top but feeling low. Penthouse blues, everywhere to go, but nowhere to go home. Yeah, got it all on the outside, empty on the in. Penthouse blues, yeah, the blues got in. Yeah, penthouse blues, $1 million view. Penthouse blues, but I trade it all for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Penthouse blues. Used to have a girl who loved me when I had nothing. Now I got it all and somehow I got nothing. She said, baby, when you make it, don't forget what's real. I said, don't you worry, now I know exactly how that feels. Old friends stop calling somewhere along the road. Funny how success can be the loneliest, the lowest. The higher that you climb, the thinner that the air gets, and the view from the top ain't worth the quiet that you live with. Yeah, they say, get to the top like the top is everything, but nobody tells you about the silence that the top will bring. Every magazine says living large is living right, but large don't mean a thing in an empty room at night. I got the penthouse, but I lost the neighborhood.
Got the reputation, but I lost the brotherhood. Traded late night conversations for a city view, and now I'm up here all alone singing Penthouse Blues. So if you chasing all the glory, baby, hear me out. Make sure you got somebody real to bring it all about. Cause the penthouse is a palace or a prison cell. Depends on who you got to share the story you tell. The story you tell. Penthouse Blues. At the top, feeling low. Penthouse Blues. Everywhere to go, but nowhere to go home. Got it all on the outside, empty on the in. Penthouse Blues. Yeah, the blues got in. Yeah. Penthouse Blues. $1 million view. Penthouse Blues. But I trade it all for you. Yeah. 70 floors up, still feels like rock bottom. Penthouse Blues. Yeah. All this glass and steel can't keep the cold out. Penthouse Blues, baby. Penthouse Blues.
You only see this once, baby. Pay attention. This don't come around twice. Once in a lifetime. Sway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They been waiting on somebody like me for a while. Ain't nobody in the building got this kind of style. Not the clothes, not the chain, not the shoes on my feet. It's the way I carry everything from the head to the street. Mama raised a king in the regular house. Daddy said, son, let your actions do the talk in your mouth. Every lesson that they gave me, I wore like a badge. Now the whole world calling this once in a lifetime swag. Walk through every valley with my head held right. Turned every single darkness into something bright. They said, where'd you come from? I said, from the ground. That's exactly why you never see me without my crown. They try to name it, can't find a word. Seen a lot of things, but nothing like this occurred. Once in a generation, once in a blue moon. Once in a lifetime, baby, walking in this room. Once in a lifetime swag. Ain't nobody built like this. Yeah. Once in a lifetime swag. Something they don't wanna miss. Every move a masterpiece. Every breath a work of art. Once in a lifetime swag. Beating from my heart. Can't copy, can't borrow, can't fake what's real. Once in a lifetime swag. That's exactly what they feel. In a lifetime swag. She said, baby, I've been around the world twice over. Met 1,000 men from Paris down to Dover. Said she never in her life felt something so rare. Like the whole room stops just cause I'm standing there. I said, darling, I've been building this since day one. Since before the spotlight, since before the sun hit my face on any stage or any scene. I've been working on these swags since 17. Yeah, once in a lifetime means you better pay attention. Cause this level of existence wasn't built on good intention. Every early morning, every late night grind, every sacrifice I made to cultivate this mind. See, swag without substance is just costume in the stage. But swag with depth and history is wisdom dressed in grace. I carry generations on the way I hold my frame. Every ancestor before me contributed to this name. So when they call it once in a lifetime, understand the wait. It ain't luck or timing, baby, it was never up to fate. It was every choice I made when nobody was around. Every time I chose to rise instead of hitting the ground. Instead of hitting the ground. Once in a lifetime swag. Only one. Only one. Once in a lifetime swag. Ain't nobody built like this. Hey, yeah. Once in a lifetime swag. Something they don't wanna miss. Every move a masterpiece. Every breath a work of art. Once in a lifetime swag. Beating from my heart. Can't copy, can't borrow, can't fake what's real. Once in a lifetime swag. That's exactly what they feel. Yeah. Once. Just once, baby. In a lifetime. You see something like this. Once in a lifetime swag.
Every step, every breath, every move. Yeah, once in a lifetime. Swag. They said I was too late. Said I missed my window. Baby, I don't miss diamonds on my timing. Yeah. Yeah. Every move I make is calculated clean. Nothing in between the vision and the dream. Why they rush the process? I was building slow, planting every seed in the right soil to grow. They said hurry up, the window's closing fast. I said every diamond worth having, that's the last. Pressure makes the stone and patience makes it shine. Everything I touch turns to something divine. Watch the others spring and burn out down the road. I've been running steady with the methodical code. Never early, never late, I show up right on time. Every single moment in my life by design. They don't understand the art of waiting right. Every perfect moment earned through patient nights. Can't rush a masterpiece, can't force the perfect turn. Diamonds on my time, it's something you can't learn. Diamonds on my time. Yeah, every second perfectly aligned. Diamonds on my time. Nothing wasted, nothing left behind. Every door that open, open right on cue. Diamonds on my timing, baby, that's just what I do. Can't rush the shine, can't force the grind. Diamonds on my timing, every single time, yeah. Diamonds on my timing, yeah. She said, baby, why you never seem to worry? I said, darling, there ain't nothing worth the hurry. Everything that's meant for me will find its way. Every night I planted seeds, I knew would bloom someday. Watch the doubters chase the clock around the wall. I was learning how to walk before I learned to fall. All strategic like a chess move, 3 steps ahead. Turning every detour into progress instead. Yeah, they sleeping on a man who takes the scenic route. While they racing to the finish, I'm figuring it out. Every chapter that they skipped, I read it twice. Every lesson that came hard, I paid the price. See, diamonds ain't just jewelry sitting on your wrist. It's the timing of the moments that you never miss. The right word at the right time, to the right ears, the right move at the right moment. After all those years, I've been building this cathedral brick by patient brick. While they throwing up a shack and calling it a hit. My foundation runs so deep, you never see the base. But everything I build on it will never be replaced. Never be replaced. Diamonds on my time. Every time. Diamonds on my time. Every second perfectly aligned. Diamonds on my time. Nothing wasted, nothing left behind. Every door that open, open right on cue. Diamonds on my time, and baby, that's just what I do. Can't rush the shine, can't force the grind. Diamonds on my time, and every single time, right on time, always right on time. Never early, never late. Diamonds on my timing. Every moment, every move, every shine.